10.2 Beer Review. You see stage right there's beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company and DogFish Head Craft Brewery. And they are out of Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina, and Milton, Delaware, US of A, yay, respectively. And what beer do we have that DogFish Head and Sierra Nevada are collabing on? We have their third version of Life and Limb. That's right, 2019 version. This is American Strong Ale. It's a limited serving and clocks in at 10.2% ABV and 45 IBUs. Now, this is a beer that DogFish Head is, kind of involved in. So there's some adjuncts up in this beer. And they're using what? Maple syrup and birch syrup. The maple syrup comes from Vermont, from the Calagione, kind of like maple syrup, like trees and farm and stuff. And the birch syrup comes from Alaska. And I do believe, if memory serves, the malt that they're using this comes from some of the like malt areas around Chico, California, from Sierra Nevada. Now, this is a can conditioned beer. It used to be bottle conditioned. This always came, I think, in like 750s or bombers before. It was first released in 2009 and then again in 2011. Now here we are 8 years later. We got version number 3. And they say this beer sells like a champ. So I got an extra one in the tube just in case another one comes out. So you know what? Enough flap my gums. Time to crack the top on this, because now, pounder cans rule the world. Get in the snap tie here and tell you what's up with Life and Limb 2019 vintage or version number 3. Hell yes. Lovely crack off the top. Time to get my malty beer on. Hell yes. Look at that. Nice dark sort of Coca-Cola color coming out of this bad boy. We got a pounder so we can pour this snifter deep. Hell yes. But remember, if you want to smell it, you got to leave a little room for the old schnoz. So, let's talk about the appearance. It probably looks black as a stout to you on camera, but it is a garnet sort of red color. I can see some glints of light coming through the body of the beer. We have a solid 2-finger head, 2 finger and 3/4 head of super tightly packed bubbles in the center, little soap sudsy on the side. However, when I swirl it, they all go super tightly packed. And when I swirl this also, I can see tons of alcohol like just clanging and tearing down on the inside of this glass. And I do believe we may get some glass lacing. Look at that beautiful stout or porterish looking brew in the glass. I guess it's American Strong Dark Ale, right? If you want to define it exactly. But, what about exact? Anywho, let's dive in for that aroma. Man, this beer is really fresh. At time of recording, judging by the Julian date on here, this beer is 3.5 weeks old. Tons of maple aroma. Some kind of vanilla and like woody notes. Birch syrup has like an interesting kind of, I've like baked with it before, and it's got like this sort of kind of nutty, sweet, tart-ish thing going on. It's its own entity. Birch syrup flavor is birch flavor, I guess. It's not like birch beer or anything like that, but it's got kind of a licorice sort of herbal thing going on as well. But anyway, let's dive in for some more aroma. A little bit of coffee. Tons of caramel. Little tiny bit of raisin, like dark fruit kind of aroma in the background. Some vanilla. The birch has a little tiny, like, hint of like vanillin going on with it. More coffee, more dark roasty notes, and some nice malt sweetness and some like cherry-esque deep in the background. Anyways, it smells delicious. Let's dive in. Cheers! Man, way more maple in the flavor than in the aroma. Wow. Yum. Right up the front. This tastes like a maple quad. We're calling it American Strong Ale, but it tastes like a maple quad. Wow. Right up in front, you get a nice punch of maple syrup flavor. Roastiness after that. This tastes like if you would put maple in Trappist Roquefort 10. This is like almost like a, or maybe even, maybe like if you put maple syrup in Terrible from Unibrew. That kind of like flavor. Wow, this is awesome. Medium full body, sticky, vanilla, chocolate, licorice, nice roast in the back end, dark fruits coming in like the raisin variety, maybe a slight faint bit of cherry, some earthy bitterness at the size of the tongue. Wow, there's a lot going on in this beer. Complex. Tasty brew. It's like the sweetness of the maple and stuff are there, but it's not like beating you over the head with the maple or the birch. It's provided like a background player to the flavors, the American Strong Dark Ale, but really this tastes like a darker side quad with maple in it to me in a lot of ways. But man, yum. Wow. Now, as it's warming up and I'm drinking this down, I'm getting more of like a cherry hit, like a cherry liqueur kind of flavor to it. Yum. This beer, I can tell, just drinking it now, having drank a lot of beers at this point, this will sell her like a champ for sure. Wow. I'm going to grade it because I want to finish the rest of this pounder. Hell yes. So, at time, by the way, the 10.2%, that's totally hidden. But, okay, at the time of recording, Beer Advocate's giving this 4.04 out of 5. So that's a A level for them, like 90 to 92, I would guess, and somewhere in that range, if 90 is an A for your scale. I grade a little higher for an A. But anyway, Untapped is giving this 3.92 out of 5. I'd say for those guys, that's definitely an A level as well. I'm going 96. Super solid A-level beer, great as advertised flavors. The maple flavor that's in this right now will fade over time, and this is going to become a lovely quad-like sort of brew, and I think the birch syrup flavors are going to rise up over time, and it's just going to be delicious. I wish I had bought this before. I saw it on the shelf before, way back in the day, because I've been drinking craft beer like a long time, since definitely 2009, but didn't go for it because it was like, I think $20 a bottle back in the day. In 2009, it was like, oh God, $20. Hey, times have changed, haven't they? So, have you had Life and Limb 2009, 2011, or 2019 1, 2, 3 version? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo. Back and forth. I also really like it when you rate, comment, subscribe, and think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. We got those coming together because that's all awesome. And what ties it all together is when you do me a great big favor, right? You know, after you watch the video, you know what you got to do. Push those Google metrics up into the stratosphere and smash that like button, because that, along with 1 pounder, hell yes, is all I'm going to need of Life and Limb from Sierra Nevada and DogFish Head to put my big ass beer drinking happy face on. So next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of Life and Limb drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. Hell yes, that's right, a big peace out!